welcome to the One Count. I am your host, Matt, and with me, as always, is my great co-host, Tim. Tim, how are you today?
Good, how are you, Matt?
I am, you know what, after last night's Raw, I'm as confused as I was then. That's how I am. What sense can we make out of this Raw?
I thought The Undertaker was going to get the Legacy Award. And
Same. I thought it was gonna be a shoot. I thought it was gonna be like real. I didn't think it was gonna be an angle. You know, I thought it was gonna be an actual thing.
Well, as you know, Shane McMahon's theme song is one of my favorites.
It is as well as mine.
And when I heard that hit, I was like, oh shit. Stuff just got real.
It was pretty awesome to see Shane back. I mean, God, when was the last? I can't even tell you the last time.
7 or 8 years.
7 or 8 years. That's phenomenal. I thought he was done with the company. I thought he was like, I don't want to do this shit.
Would you? I would.
I would too. He would probably make a slightly better product than his sister and brother-in-law are doing.
Well, now that you bring up Triple H, let's get right to it. What did you think at the end of the show?
At the end of the show, I think it showed that AT&T Stadium will set the record for the loudest indoor stadium when Roman Reigns wins, and the boos are deafening.
Well, what if Triple H wins at Mania?
Then this was a waste of time. That's what it means.
What about Monday on Raw when Shane McMahon's in charge of the company? When someone comes out and helps Shane beat The Undertaker in Hell in a Cell?
I could see it. I could see that. That's literally the only way that Shane not only should win, but I don't know about should win, but can beat. Like, you're talking about The Undertaker, and if you really want to build him up like he is the one that almost can beat Brock Lesnar, who's this unstoppable force, then you should probably not have him just straight up lose to Shane clean. That doesn't make sense.
I wonder if Shane will go coast to coast in the Hell in a Cell. Do you think there'll be any trash cans under the ring?
Oh God, yeah. That's if they don't do that, then they are worse than we thought they were.
Well, looking at him last night, his physical shape is just, he looks like me.
He looks like a dad.
Yeah,
he looks like he just got back from a family vacation at like the Grand Canyon or something. That's what he looks like.
I'm pretty sure that my dad can wrestle better than him at this moment. Like, he's in decent shape, but still.
That's the thing, though, because, I mean, when you look at Shane, like, what he has done, he's wrestled Kane, Kurt Angle, he's had a lot of actually good matches. But you wonder, like, he's, 40, 50? Some of that has to have, gone away. There's got to be ring rust on him.
Yeah, I mean, ring rust is definitely going to set in. Well, you know, my favorite wrestler is Brock Lesnar. So,
oh, gosh.
And I know your favorite wrestler is Dean Ambrose.
Yes.
You're rocking a Dean shirt right now.
I am.
Well, did you see the Facebook video of Dean getting pummeled in the parking lot?
I did see that, and I was like, oh, this just proved that it was going to be Dean and Brock. I mean, so many rumors was it was going to be Bray and Brock, and everyone's like, I don't know. But for crying out loud, who knows what the Wyatts are even doing? They were booked horribly at Fastlane. Let's have the guys that lose all the time, every night on Raw, talk about how scary they are. They're like a serious social outcast, like saying how great they are, and yet they lose.
Well, scary. If you want scary, bring back the Boogeyman. That's all I have to say.
The Boogeyman joins the Wyatt family.
When I was like 8, the Boogeyman just used to freak me out.
Yeah. He wasn't my favorite either. He was kind of creepy.
Yeah, well, we've grown out of it now.
Yeah, we have a little bit, you know. Okay, so, but yeah, I mean, if anyone could come out, because someone has to come out for the Undertaker Shane match, it's gotta be Sting. It has to be Sting. Who else could it be? Who else would have? It would make sense. And Sting doesn't have an issue with Taker, but he has an issue with the Authority. You know what I mean? That makes sense.
They're waiting to bring back John Cena, see him at Daytona the other day. He looked perfectly fine. We talked about this. He looked like he was ready to go.
He did, but I guess they just don't want to. They don't want to risk anything. So, okay, we mentioned them before, but you want to talk about your favorite group of misfits, the social outcasts. What do you want to talk to them about?
Well, I just think they're pointless.
Well, I thought you loved the Social Outcasts.
No, I actually hate them.
And why is that?
I like Eva Marie more than the Social Outcasts.
Wow.
And that's saying a lot.
I can't go that far. That's a little.
I just think I can't stand Bo Dallas.
I love Bo Dallas. This is stupid little. I'd be a Volvo. Like something like that is hilarious.
You're the reason why they're still.
I like Bo. I think Curtis Axel. If they worked with him, he would be good. But they didn't work with him. Heath Slater is talented. Heathy baby. That's the only one I hate of him. I hate Adam Rose. That's the only one I hate out of that entire group is Adam Rose.
All right. So their opponents last night was Y2AJ.
Y2AJ. Yep.
And I'm pretty pumped for that.
I do like it, but the thing is I can already see where they're going with this, and that's they're gonna have some multi-tag team match because think about it, you have the New Day, League of Nations, but also now there's that problem with the Usos, the Dudley Boys. Now you have Y2H. It's just, I just don't. I think they're trying to make the division better, the tag team division better, but why wouldn't I think AJ and Jericho are better off as individuals? Because then Styles can go up against Kevin Owens. I think that'd be a better idea, and for the IC title. And I mean, same with Jericho. Even if they wanted to do a triple threat, that'd be great. But the thing is, I don't see the need for like putting two guys that are clearly better individual wrestlers in a tag team when you can bring someone up like Enzo and Cass. That's what I'm saying.
It's funny you say that. I was just about to go to that. We went to NXT Philly last
Yes, we
week.
did.
Last Thursday, to be exact. And I gotta say, it was a lot of fun.
It was pretty great, especially we were surrounded by a Philly crowd, so the Philly chants were pretty entertaining to say the least.
I'm gonna post the video of one of the chants to our Facebook page, and it's just
yep.
There was an 8-year-old sitting right next to me.
Yeah, that's the best part.
I was like, really? I have nieces and nephews. Come on, guys.
They don't care, man. And I bet the dad was even like, yeah, we knew what we were getting into. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Speaking of NXT, we just got tickets to Monday Night Raw on March 21st.
Also in Philly. Yep.
Yep. Well, Wachovia or Wells Fargo Arena.
Yeah, Wells Fargo. Yeah.
Pretty pumped. It's the second last Raw before WrestleMania.
We're gonna get to see Shane McMahon now. Like that's pretty. That
speaks for itself.
Yeah, Shane McMahon, possibly Taker, maybe Austin. You know what? That could actually.
I wouldn't push Austin.
No, I'm not saying that. Austin's gonna be there, but I think Austin might be special guest referee. I think that's up.
I could see it, but I don't think that Stone Cold's up for it. But they still haven't done anything with The Rock yet. The Rock I know Ronda Rousey. We still have a lot to find out in the next couple.
I doubt they do Rousey versus McMahon at this point.
I mean, just because.
I mean, they built it up last year, but I mean, think about it. Why? There's not really a point because I mean, Rousey's popularity has gone down. Well, there's really not a lot of. At least I don't know. There's a lot of anticipation for that match. Who's gonna sit there and say, yeah, Stephanie clearly has somewhat of a chance?
She would have no chance.
No, yeah. So there's no point. It's stupid. And I mean, I could see maybe The Rock doing something with Roman, being in Roman's corner, just because he'll quote unquote make things fair for the matchup. Blah blah blah. Plus, you're going to try and get people to go to Roman's side. It's not going to happen.
Yeah. Come on.
They tried that at Royal Rumble. And Philly booed the heck out of The Rock. When when they boo The Rock, you've done something wrong. That's all I'm saying.
I just want to know, when are they going to bring Seth back? Because I know he's out for a couple more months.
You love Seth. He tore his ACL. Give him a break.
He needs to come back soon.
He'll be back for SummerSlam.
He's a savior. Right.
He was the
savior
savior of WrestleMania 31.
Yeah.
He definitely was, because everyone was just sitting there like, this is the worst. And then they hear Seth's music and they're like, he was the reason why WrestleMania 31 wasn't a failure. Here's the problem. WrestleMania 32 still could possibly be a failure because you have Shane versus Taker, which is, it's not a good idea, it's not a bad idea. It's one of the most interesting, like, I never thought this would ever happen in my lifetime. I said it last night. It's the opposite. They're booking it like the opposite of Boss Man and Taker WrestleMania 15 Hell in a Cell, where Vince puts one guy in a Hell in a Cell against. Well, he said, Boss Man, you're gonna beat Taker in Hell in a Cell. Now he's like, all right, Taker, you're gonna beat my son in Hell in a Cell. It's the exact opposite.
All I have to say is, it was me all along. McMahon.
It was me, Alton. Oh, son of a bitch! You know, it just. But yeah, I mean, it's definitely interesting. I'm not gonna say it's a good idea. I'm not gonna say it's bad. It's definitely something though. Yeah. And that's what's cool about it.
They need it.
And I mean, you also have Dean versus Brock, and
come on. It's going to be no holds barred.
It's going to be awesome. Now, see, here's the problem ladies and gentlemen, I am slightly a celebrity because I was on the whole effing show's Raw's 4th Hour with Kevin Scampoli. Don't need to brag.
Yeah, I watched it, and it was bad. They asked him a question about Bleacher Report.
He asked me a question about Bleacher Report.
He was nervous.
I was nervous. That was the first time I was on the show. I'm sorry. I did go with the first part. I sounded like I knew what I was talking about. Then he brought Bleacher Report out of nowhere. But anyway, no. Plus, he was talking crap about Bleacher Report, which I was like, I kind of use that website daily, but I'm not gonna do that here. But regardless, the one point that he kept bringing up is Dean versus Brock in a street fight was a bad idea.
I think.
And see, I didn't agree with him.
I just expect more out of Brock. I mean, I don't think Dean is on the level of Brock Lesnar.
Well, here's the thing.
No one's on the level of Brock Lesnar.
No, that's the exact point. If Dean beat Brock in a one-on-one fair matchup, then what does that say about when he beat all these other people one-on-one? That makes Dean look really good, but then all of a sudden it doesn't make sense. Well, like, you know what I mean? Even if it's like a roll-up, for crying out loud, I don't even know how you would get Lesnar in a roll-up. He'd probably snap your arm in half.
He'd eat you.
Yeah, it wouldn't make sense for Dean to beat Brock. It would be a miracle, or he'd have to cheat like Eddie Guerrero. But I mean,
why you cheat? You steal.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean, him in a street fight, that makes it slightly even, not even, but like, you know, it makes Ambrose like, yeah, if he's gonna beat him, it would make sense that he would beat him there, and if he does in incredible fashion, like if he dives off the stage onto a table, like that's an incredible feat. That would be like, okay, he really put his body. It's gonna be great to see how great Ambrose sells, because he's a good seller, and to see how much in pain he's gonna look. I mean, for crying out loud, he crawled to Brock.
I thought at Fastlane he looked like he had a concussion.
I thought he did. I think that you even see the ref, and he went over to him. He's like, "You good?" He's like, "Yeah, I'm alright."
I've seen many people with concussions, and surely he looked like all of them.
Yeah, and he's obviously fine. He just went through a limousine Monday night. I'm pretty sure WWE's concussion protocol is definitely on him, especially like after Daniel Bryan. They're like, that's the one thing I do have to say. It sucks that Daniel Bryan had to retire, but I mean, I understand why, because I mean, you watch the movie Concussion, you watch how NFL players are tearing their lives apart because of concussions, and even you look at Benoit. I mean, it's rough, concussions. So I mean, they took the right steps. It's sad, but they took the right steps.
Well, watching Fastlane, I mean, you knew Charlotte was gonna win.
Yeah, every match.
They were setting up.
Every match is predictable, except for Titans beating Whites, which I said made no sense. That was the dumbest thing.
Fastlane is, it's just a setup pay-per-view. But I mean, it was
do
still
something
entertaining at some point.
I guess, but seriously, all you were watching Fastlane for was, I want to see not how the matchups turn out, but how are they going to be played. But that's it. Otherwise, Fastlane was a waste of time. There was no point. They could have did that in a Raw, I think.
Yeah.
Especially with the 3-hour Raw. Whoever thought that was a good idea. Oh, my gosh.
Well, last night on Raw, we saw that Ryback left the ring, and he was just done. And
yeah.
I think him and Kane are going to go at it at some point.
Well, here's the weird thing is that when Ryback first was with Nexus, right, when he debuted, he wore the Goldberg, he wore like just tights like Goldberg, right, or Steve Austin, but then I guarantee you they definitely like, hey, you look a little too much like Goldberg. Wear this I don't know how to describe it what he wore, but his big thing, the big thing with the car. He looked like kind of like a jacked up Rob Van Dam with a belt. That's kind of like how I can describe it. So then everyone just it's offhand oh, he's Goldberg but it's not like they're not screaming Goldberg. At least I don't think they were. It was that. Now he's back to those, and he's Goldberg. He's trying to be mini Goldberg. You can tell. It's such a terrible idea.
Maybe Goldberg will come back and kick his ass.
That's what a lot of people are thinking. A lot of people are like, oh, maybe Goldberg's going to come back. And you know what? If that's what they're really building towards, oh, man, I don't know how to feel about that. They're really stretching for that one.
I wouldn't hold your breath for that.
No.
Triple H hates Goldberg. It's like CM Punk coming back. It'll never happen.
No, I think Goldberg has a better chance than CM Punk. But, oh, gosh. If they could even get CM Punk to come back for commentary. Do you ever watch CM Punk do commentary? It is the greatest thing in the world.
I mean, he is.
He's the best in the world.
One of the best on the mic. I mean, I won't put him at the best.
Well, no, JR.
He's top.
But just listening to him, he's hilarious because he's just making jokes and insulting people. He was reminiscent of Jesse Ventura when he was on the mic and just making fun of Vince McMahon the whole time. It was that was fun.
I mean, who doesn't love a good making fun of Vince? Speaking of Vince, how big did he look last night? What is he eating? I would like to take that.
He's 70 years old and he does look relatively in shape, I have to admit.
Relatively? Did you see his muscles? They're popping through his suit.
It's true.
You know, I go to the gym every day. I don't look like that. Every single day for the past 7 years, and I look nothing like that.
Apparently that was what when I was listening to Jim Cornette talk about Vince, he's like, apparently Vince is a gym rat. He was like, hey, I want you to come by the house at 5 a.m. River. And he's like, we're going to go for a jog. And they would go for a jog and he'd drink his protein shakes. He really wants to get in shape. I think that's why, he loves his big guys as the champion. That's why he wants Roman to be champion. He wants him to be the next jacked up John Cena to be the champion, you know. That's the one thing that kills everyone about Roman is because they know that that's what they want. And they know that... Here's the thing that someone brought up. I forgot who it was, but they brought up a good point. And that heroes don't just when they lose a match, they not just oh, rats. Not again. Not John Cena. Smile at the camera. John Cena, when he loses a match, he's like, oh, rats. Maybe next pay-per-view. No. If I lost a match, I'd be pissed. And I would act pissed. And I would act pissed at the authority.
I would break.
John Cena's just yo, man, you can't see me. The champ is going to be it. No. If I was...
I would go over to the announce table and destroy the announce table. I'd take JBL and put him through it.
Maggle. Yeah, that's... you don't have to be the nice guy to be the hero. You can be a pissed off hero. That's what Ambrose is.
I'd probably not put JBL through the table. I think I'd rather put Byron through.
Byron? No, I want
to. Because he's new.
I want to see. Poor Byron. He's already getting
but not through the English.
They put this sheep mask on him, and they're Michael
Both
Cole.
Sheep masks.
Both?
Yeah, one in the front, one in the back.
Oh, gosh. But they're just making fun of him the whole time. I felt bad for Byron because he's better than Michael Cole. I mean, that's not even that great of the feat to say, but...
I'm a big Michael Cole fan.
I hate Michael Cole.
Well, getting back to Big Shane.
Oh, my! That's all he says 1,000 times a match. Oh, my!
We're going to replace him with a fishbowl.
I would love that. Replace him with... No. I think that one guy that's on SmackDown, actually, he sounds like a good guy. I forget his name. The new guy.
He was in the kickoff show.
Corey. Here's what we need.
Corey Graves. We need
Corey Graves to have JBL get the hell out of it.
No, not JBL. I like JBL.
No, but he's a better, younger JBL.
I don't care.
You can't have two
awesome.
JBLs on commentary.
Then he's
got to wait. You have to get rid of JBL. No, JBL's old. Get rid of him.
No, he's not old.
He's not that funny. Corey Graves is funny.
All right. Well, getting back to champions.
Okay.
Sheamus. What do you think?
Sheamus is a champion?
No. I never again.
Oh, former. Okay.
No. he's starting to redo his look. He's starting to try to grow his hair back. What do you think of his beard? Like, now that it's not all
it's
entangled.
so stupid because he has a mohawk. The beads wasn't the problem. It was the mohawk.
I hated the beads, and I'm a big beard fan.
The beads make sense because he was going for like that Celtic warrior kind of thing. I was like, okay, they Celtic warriors. I don't think they ever wore mohawks, and if not, they weren't 50 feet in the air.
They had long flowing hair. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, just go back to what he used to have, and just have him have that thick beard. And if
People
you want to
like
have
them,
the
then.
beads, you can keep the beads. But oh god, Sheamus is. Oh, I hate Sheamus. The League of Nations are just a bunch of guys that could have been really, really good, but WWE was like, I don't know.
Well, I mean, Alberto's good, but it's just he's gotta get.
And Rusev was a monster, and then of course he became nothing when they did that whole Lana and Summer Rae.
Yeah, Rolling Stone rated that it's the worst storyline of 2015.
And they're right, and they are 100% right. That was the dumbest thing. It was the worst.
Well, getting back to Enzo and Cass, I heard a rumor about Enzo and Cass moving up for WrestleMania.
I hope. I pray.
I mean, people would love that.
Yeah. 100,000 plus, all doing Enzo's intro.
How you doing?
And New Day's intro. It's going to be amazing.
That would be a great filler match.
It's going to be a great moment. It's going to be a great WrestleMania moment.
Well, we could throw that in with that multi-tag team.
Well, I could see, you know what? I could see if they did like a tournament, like, oh, who's going to fit. Yeah, but then that takes away, I think, it takes away their and I don't know. If they really want to do it, if they really want to do like New Day versus Y2AJ versus Enzo and Cass versus League of Nations, I'd be down for that to an extent. I'd be down for that, but
just as long as League of Nations don't win.
They can't win. Why? I don't. That would be dumb to have them win. I think it'd be awesome to have Enzo and Cass win. That's what I think. But okay. You know what? I don't know if I want because then Y2AJ. But okay. Y2AJ. I hope. I'm not even predicting. I'm hoping they break up by next Monday night.
No, I don't.
Chris Jericho turns heel. Yeah, because it's what's best. Who else is Owens gonna fight?
I was just gonna bring up what is next for the U.S. Championship.
For the U.S. So Kalisto?
Kalisto. Who's gonna fight Kalisto?
Oh gosh, I think they should just have like. I have no idea. I mean, I don't want to see Alberto again. I think that's been done.
Yeah, that well dried up a long time ago.
I think because usually every WrestleMania they have those multi-man ladder matches. I think that would be a good idea. Have like Kalisto, Neville, and a bunch of other people. Like what? Have that?
We talked about that the other day, but
yeah, have a bunch of high flyers.
Maybe bring back Jeff Hardy. That would be sweet. How many people would be excited for that? Come on.
Well, Matt Hardy kind of insulted Triple H, so I don't know how that's gonna go. Well, I know, but Jeff is
gonna hit you with the twist
Jeff
of fate.
Jeff is gonna.
I'll jump off the top of the building for you.
Yeah, but Jeff's gonna be all coked up, going into that.
So is most of the people in the '90s.
It's you're not wrong, but he does it to the point where he looks horrible. Like, did you ever see that one match where he was in TNA and he fought Sting?
No, I don't watch
He was so high that he really couldn't even do anything. So it was the main event. It was for the TNA Championship, and Sting just like did a roll up, and Jeff Hardy lost, and everyone was just so pissed because he was that high. He showed up like late to the match. It was horrible. And that's why TNA sucks, and all the good TNA people are going to NXT.
Yeah. But,
oh gosh.
People love NXT. So do I.
I love NXT too. But it's just like they're going from a quote unquote like matchup of WWE to WWE's developmental. I just love how that's like when you really think about it, it's fine. NXT's great. There's nothing wrong with it, but that's what NXT is.
Can't beat Finn Balor and Bayley and.
Oh no.
I mean,
they're both great.
Jax, but Enzo and Cass, like, seriously, come on.
They need to move up, and they need to win the championship at Mania. I think that's just how it should go. It would be fantastic.
Hey, if Finn Balor came up, I wouldn't be upset about that. I'd be really
That's
upset.
what I thought they were going to have versus Taker.
No, you can't.
That would have been awesome,
It would
though.
be awesome, but...
Those two, it would take about an hour for their entrances to end. I think that'd be amazing.
That's why they can't face each other.
It would have been I think it would have been great because besides if Shane wasn't gonna come out, who was Taker gonna honestly fight?
Well, I had
exactly.
some
Yeah, exactly.
I had some
Yeah,
thoughts, but still, they wouldn't have happened. I mean, I don't want to see Taker fight Brock again because Brock
it's been done.
literally almost killed him.
Oh my god.
Literally almost killed him.
Yeah, it's been done.
But so I was watching after Raw last night.
Uh-oh.
I was watching Edge and Christian, and I laughed really hard, and I was just thinking, man, they could do a lot with this. This is really funny.
Is it actually good? I didn't get to see it.
Yeah, you should totally watch it.
Was it like what is it? I don't even understand. Is it like a skit show? Like I don't.
It's like I took it as Tosh, WWE Tosh.
WWE.
I thought it was hilarious.
Like do they take clips and they make fun of it or?
Some, but like, they started off with a magic remote, which I didn't get until they froze Vince McMahon, which was really funny, and then they took a selfie with him. Like, that plays to our generation, and it's funny.
I guess.
I mean, who doesn't love to make fun of their boss and mess with them?
That's very true, I suppose.
Well,
you think it's time to wrap it up?
I think it's time to wrap it up.
Yeah, I mean, we're getting close to half an hour. I can't think of any other topics that we haven't covered. We covered pretty much everything.
Yeah, I mean, it's not much else. I mean, SmackDown tonight.
SmackDown
Triple H is supposed to be on.
Oh man,
I wonder what they're gonna do.
I bet he's gonna come out, say a couple things,
and
then
flex real hard. I'm flexing right now. I mean. So
because Roman's, I doubt Roman's at Raw. I mean, not Raw. I doubt he's at SmackDown tonight. He just had surgery.
Yeah, I mean,
he's just gonna be like, I beat you. That's.
I think that was actually his blood. I couldn't.
Oh yeah, it was his blood. That wasn't planned.
Yeah, I don't think that was planned. And then when he pedigreed him on the steps.
I think he was gonna. I think what was gonna happen was he was. They were thinking about I don't think there was gonna be any blood. I really don't because. Michael Cole's like, oh my god, blood's coming from his nose. Like, it was like, ugh. And you could tell it was from his nose because he was punching the nose. And the nose was spurting. He wasn't fake. He was aiming for the nose. He was goading for blood. That was like, oh man.
As my friend Billy would say. Blood is best for business. And business last night was hot.
Oh god. Absolutely. Yeah, that was absolutely. So, definitely... First Raw in a long time that was entertaining.
Yeah, I mean, sum it up. Probably the worst thing of the night was probably when just Charlotte walked out of nowhere and.
No, that wasn't too bad.
I mean,
worst part was Goldust getting a
kick
that was
in the face.
I
just don't know what they could do with that.
Oh my god, it's gone on too long.
Anywhere, they just need to end it.
No, not even that. Oh god, see, here's another thing. They're getting another tag team. How many more tag teams are there gonna be?
Imagine like a 6 versus 6 tag team. Not like 6 people, like 6.
They'd have to do an elimination chamber because there's that many decent tag teams.
Elimination chamber.
They already did it. But they can't do it at Mania. There's already.
Not with the Hell in a Cell.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, the only thing I could think of is if they have like a tournament.
Yeah, kind of like the Dusty Rhodes.
Kind of like a Dusty. Yeah, if they have a tournament, who's going to be the number one contender? Then that'd be fine.
Oh, like throughout Raws.
Yeah, throughout the Raws. I think that'd be great.
There's only one thing to do, and wait. You just gotta wait.
That's true.
Because we're not writers.
We would probably be doing better, but yeah.
No.
Yes.
Some people are really good, and of course, fans have the best ideas because this is what I want to see, and I don't want to see.
Yeah, but that's the problem when people are booing your quote unquote crowning achievement. I think that's a problem. Well, it's not like, there's the smart crowd of the internet darlings that are like, ooh, it's stupid. No, it is a packed, filled stadium.
Well, all my favorite wrestlers right now are on the IR, and missing Seth and John and Randy Orton. It's just like, and even Cesaro. I mean, I like Cesaro. He's cool. And when they come back, be prepared. The ratings are gonna go up.
I think as long as they can do something with them, I think it'll be interesting. It does. That is the thing. They're making it something with nobody. When everyone does come back and they're healthy, it's gonna be interesting for sure. I think it'll be really cool. All right. Well, that is it for the Tim and Matt 1 count. So, thank you all for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Share this with all your friends who enjoy wrestling.
And we have a Facebook, Twitter, and soon to be Instagram account.
Oh gosh.
So I mean.
So this.
Thank you.
Thank you
Thank
for
you for listening.
Thank you
if
for
you
listening.
are, I mean, please share, like, subscribe.
Give us comments. Give us opinions on what we can improve on.
Yeah, I mean, if you think that we shouldn't do it anymore, please just tell us.
Yeah. And then shut the hell up.
We're still gonna do it anyway.
Yes.
We don't care.
So this is Tim and Matt saying 1. There we go.
1. All right. Have a good night, everyone.
Night, guys.
Bye.